making a goal of how many grants you want to apply for and understanding that there is real money out there to get. And it really can be that key component to helping you get to the next level with your business.
Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. If you want to know how to win a $10,000 grant, this video's for you. It's my conversation with the latest $10,000 grant winner from Skip. I sat down with Jilea, one of the founders of Nourish Bloom Market, incredibly valuable. She goes into a number of things that has led to their success, not only winning this 10K grant, but the success of their business, how they think about AI for entrepreneurs, how they've incorporated this technology into their business. There's some good takeaways there, and most importantly, at the end, she shares her exact methodology for how she thinks about and applies to grants. That's what enabled her to win this $10,000. There's some great nuggets in this conversation. Be sure to watch until the end. And as always, thanks for subscribing, turning on alerts so you never miss out on anything funding or business related. And after you hear her advice, if you want to see what grants are available right now for you, go to the Skip dashboard. The links below, or helloskip.com, or Skip in the App Store and Google Play. There's millions of dollars in grants available right now. Without further ado, here's the conversation with Jilea, founder of Nourish Bloom Market.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited that you selected us, and I watched the YouTube. Excited that we were considered an example for others to pay attention to help them also get closer to their goals. For us, we kind of walked into it during the pandemic after a lot of the things that we've done in our past entrepreneurial experience are always around a problem that we have that we realize others have as well. And Jamie and I thought that there could be a better way to ensure that people could have access to getting their basic needs met, right? Food, essentials, and all of that, utilizing AI. That's how Nourish Bloom was born. But what I didn't anticipate as we started to go through this journey is how we started to realize that there was a whole market that was not being serviced at all. That was those living in food deserts, underserved communities with this level of innovation. I saw a huge opportunity to take this technology into underserved communities, provide them with better access to food, and also train them in the technology of the future. With that, we've really carved out a lane for ourselves, and we are super busy with that. We actually started in South Florida in farmers markets selling frozen, healthy, meatless meals for kids before Beyond, before Impossible. So we were like really ahead of our time, but knew we needed to get into retail, and Whole Foods gave us a shot with 6 stores, and 6 quickly grew to 9, and then fast track, we ended up getting a co-packer and national distribution, and we were in over 150 grocery stores around the country because we found an unmet need, which was that there wasn't healthy, meatless meals for kids. So that was our first step into entrepreneurship. And then we got into the tech space, creating healthy meals. We knew they needed more than just a meal. They needed a full marketplace to be able to get food or anything that they need 24 hours a day from an essentials perspective. Where the reality is we've all been in that situation after 10 o'clock at night and we want to eat something, and you just don't want to always just go to fast food, right? You want to be able to have options. How do we become the first 24/7 grocery store in the country based on AI? And we were able to accomplish that. And, those are my favorite purchases at night, right? When I can see people are shopping and, most people are sleeping, because it really shows the power of our solution. And now us being able to really go into areas that have just traditionally not had access to fresh food, the impact there is just so strong. One of the things that we saw, that another barrier of why that hasn't happened, is that EBT, which is a big proponent of a supplement that's given by the government, is not taken in a frictionless checkout environment. And so that didn't sit well with us either. So we went back into the development of, our garage and really figured out how do we do this. And so we're really excited that with our new stores that we're going to open, that we'll be the first in the country to take EBT, because that really goes to our mission that everyone gets access. We've launched in the Southeast. The Southeast was kind of left alone, right? Because I've heard that they weren't ready for this technology, like, a lot of the northern states and the West Coast and all of that, but they are, and we've been happy to be the ones to usher them in and show them that AI is actually cool. It's like, if you're an artist, continue to be an artist. If you're a chef, continue to be a chef. However, how can you incorporate AI to serve more? Be more creative. I was speaking with a photographer the other day, and I was like, how many more clients could you see by, leveraging AI to do some of the mundane tasks that you had to physically do? I think Mark Cuban just said it the other day about, how fast this is going to really impact all of our lives. And I think it's about, how do we embrace it? Don't see it as it's taking my passion away or my career away, but how do I leverage this to make me better and be able to compete on a larger scale? It really can take every single industry to the next level. And I really have to talk about your platform too. Like when I saw it, it just made so much sense, right? Like the other day I applied for a grant and it said you couldn't use AI, and I'm like, why not? Like it was almost like, why not? I was really upset about it because at the end of the day, it's not creating your ideas for you. It's taking your foundation, it's taking your principles, and it's helping you to make more sense of it so that you can get back to doing what you need to do, which is to grow your business or perfect your craft or whatever it is that you're doing. It helps to be that additional assistant and say things, just maximize what you can do. So I think your platform is just really on the cutting edge of what me as an entrepreneur needs, and a place I check in with every day, like what else is there that we can apply for to help us to get to our goals and meet our next milestone. First and foremost, we're in a different environment now as far as fundraising, right? It's not the way it used to be. It's not as easy to raise capital, and grants are a great way to hold on to your ownership in your business and to help to be that bridge until maybe you're at that level where you're attractive to an angel or a VC, right? In that growth phase. I think it's about first setting goals. I personally have a goal that we apply for at least one grant a day to make that be a priority for us that fits within our business model, but then also start to build. And I think that's really what your organization has done so well. So what I did before was that I would have a Google Doc with all of my answers, and then I would tweak them to the next grant of what it asked that was similar. And, that would take time, right? And so the idea that your platform gives you the ability to save your answers. It already has the questions of the next grant already pre-populated. It makes that experience of my goal. I cut my time into like more than half, right? And so I'm still accomplishing my goal. It's still me. It's still helping us to reach our milestones from a funding perspective, but through your platform, you're able to do it in, I can't even say half the time, a quarter of the time that it would have taken had I had to do it all from scratch. I mean, the first step is just to apply, but I mean, I think also you've taken the hard part out of me having to have a separate platform and keeping my answers and reformulating. It's almost like you're starting to understand our business and be a partner for us, right? And like I can look at you as a guide and say, yeah, and tweak things based on, where we are in our business or how things have changed. Or for me, it's just first taking the first step, making a goal of how many grants you want to apply for and understanding that there is real money out there to get. And it really can be that key component to helping you get to the next level with your business. There's a grant for pretty much all different kinds of things. And don't be discouraged if you don't get it as well. You apply and it does take time. If you don't win the award, it doesn't mean that, the next one you won't win, right? You don't win them all. Entrepreneurship is the best, most difficult journey you'll ever take, right? There are really, really high highs and there are low lows, but it's about understanding that, tomorrow's a new day. And, if you are really doing something that you love, I think that's one of the biggest things. That's one of the things I say in my book all the time. And like, it just can't be that there's a lot of money to be made because you'll be out before you really even get started, right? It has to be something that you're truly passionate about, because there are days where it is tough when you see the folks that you're helping and impacting. Like, this is way beyond us. It became way beyond us the first day we opened and we saw, how we were providing nourishment to someone else, right? Like, it's a serious thing that we're doing here. If you're following your passion, you'll still be wanting to continue. And I think, having organizations like you all that help, because a lot of times for entrepreneurs, funding is a tough thing, right? Like, sometimes you might be working a full-time job and also running your business, and it's tough. Having this opportunity to have your platform to just help make that grant process easier and more streamlined. I'm just, use it is all I can tell you, because it's going to benefit you all, but just don't give up on your dream.
Huge congratulations to Jilea and Jamie, the founders of Nourish Bloom Market, to their mission, to their success, and to all of you who've watched till the end. Let me know below what you found most valuable here. Most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.